you know this. You probably do. It's all over Twitter, Booktube. But you should know that from July 24th to July 30th is the Booktubeathon. I've heard a lot about the Booktubeathon. This will be my first time participating in the Booktubeathon because I started my channel back in October, November, so I didn't get to participate last year. But I'm very excited to participate this year. It goes on for a week long, and it starts midnight, whatever your time zone is, on July 24th, and it goes to midnight, whatever your time zone is, July 30th. I'm gonna try my hardest. Some of these challenges are challenging. No pun intended, seriously. Some of these are hard. I'm hoping to get a good chunk of reading done that week. So, without further ado, this is my TBR for the Booktubeathon. As you know, there are 7 challenges with the Booktubeathon. Challenge number 1 is read a book with a person on the cover. Challenge number 2 is read a hyped book. Challenge number 3 is read a book that has a character that is very different from you. Challenge number 4 is read a book you bought because of the cover. Challenge number 5 is finish a book in 1 day. Whew, a little anxiety with that one, but I think I worked around it. Cheated a little. Challenge number 6 is finish a book completely outside. It doesn't have to be in one sitting. You can do an hour on Monday, an hour on Tuesday, but you have to read this book entirely outside. And challenge number 7 is read 7 books. The last 3 challenges are gonna be really hard. Finishing a book in a day with my work schedule the way it is, that's going to be hard. Also, finishing a book outside. I don't know if you know this about Phoenix, but it is hot. It is hot right now, you guys. We're hovering around 110 in the 1-teens. And even in the shade, even just a little while outside, that's going to be tricky because you just feel like you're dying at that point. And challenge number 7, finish 7 books. That is a book a day for this challenge. And like I said, with my work schedule the way it is, I'm very anxious. But I think I worked it that it'll be good. So, without further ado, the actual books that I'm reading for the Booktubeathon. Book number 1 is A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J. Maas. That's going to be good for person on the cover, hyped book, and a character that is very different from you. That's going to work for 3 challenges. So if I finish that book, boom, 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 knocked out 3 challenges. My next book is Assassin's Apprentice by Robin Hobb. That is going to be for the challenge book that you bought because of the cover. I just love it. It's kind of simple. I love the text on the cover, and it just looks really medievally, and I just love that time period, so whatever looks like that, I'm going to grab it. The next book on my TBR is a graphic novel, and it is Spider-Man/Deadpool Volume 1, Isn't It Bromantic? I'm going to make this work for my challenge of finishing a book in a day and finishing a book completely outside. And I know this is cheating a little bit because, yeah, it's a graphic novel. It's inherently shorter. But you guys, give me a break. It's like 115 degrees outside. And finishing a book in a day? That takes care of 6 of my challenges. There's still that final challenge of reading 7 books. And if I have time, there are some books that I want to try and get to that are kind of on the shorter side that'll hopefully help me obtain that read 7 books challenge. And those books are Matilda by Roald Dahl. I've been wanting to read this book for a long time. Saw the movie, love the movie. Everyone raves about Matilda and Roald Dahl. It is a fairly short book, so it shouldn't take me very long. The next book is a 3-book collection called Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. There's volumes 1, 2, and 3. I did buy these when I went to the BNSA book sale back in February, and I loved these books when I was in elementary school and middle school. So I bought these books strictly for nostalgia purposes, and of course I just had to have them in my collection, and I want to reread them to see if they're as good as I remember, and the artwork is just fantastic in them as well. I really enjoyed it. So that brings me up to 7 books. Wish me luck, If you did a Booktubeathon TBR, please leave it in the comments. I really want to watch it. I want to see what y'all are reading. Don't forget to like my video if you did, and subscribe to my channel, and you can follow me on Goodreads, Instagram, Twitter, and Tumblr. I'll see you next time, avid readers.